Today I'm going to be teaching you 5 more things not to do with your Instant Pot. Hi, I'm Karen Peterson and I own the blog 365 Days of Slow and Pressure Cooking. Here on YouTube, I share Instant Pot stuff with you every week. This week, I'm going to be telling you 5 things that you shouldn't do with your Instant Pot. Make sure to watch the first video where I share 5 other things that you're not supposed to do with your Instant Pot. This is just a follow-up video to what I shared on that first one. Number 1, don't double the cooking time. I get the question a lot. I am going to double this recipe. Do I double the cooking time or do I increase the cooking time? The answer to that is a flat no. Pressure cooking time is the amount of time that it takes for the food to get cooked all the way to the center of something. So let's say you have baked potatoes. If you cook 1 baked potato or if you cook 8 baked potatoes, they're all going to be the same amount of pressure cooking time. Now, there is an exception to the rule on this one, and that is thickness. So, like I said before, pressure cooking time is determined by the amount of time it takes for the food to get cooked all the way to the center. So if you have a huge potato, it's going to take longer to get to the center of that than if you had a small potato. So if you're doubling the thickness of the food that you're eating, then yeah, you're going to have to increase the cooking time. But if you're just cooking soup and you're like doubling the recipe, no, you keep the same cooking time as stated in the recipe. All right, number 2, don't forget to add thin liquid to your Instant Pot recipes. Make sure that you have at least 1 to 2 cups of some sort of water, broth, some other type of thin liquid. The pressure cooker uses steam to build the pressure in your pot. If it doesn't have enough liquid, it won't be able to produce steam and it won't be able to come to pressure. Number 3, don't pour anything into your Instant Pot if it doesn't have the liner inside. Now you might be thinking this is stupid, nobody's gonna do that. I can't tell you how many times I have seen this happen. People will be like cooking in their kitchen and getting ingredients from over here, getting ingredients from over here, putting them into the pot, and then all of a sudden they pour something into this pot instead of into this pot. Don't do that, just cook like this. Keep the liner inside of the Instant Pot at all times, and that way you will not make that mistake. Now, if you do accidentally pour something into here, try to get it out the best as you can. If it's like carrots or something, that might be a little easier, just pick them out. If it's like water or broth or something, use a towel, mop it up as best as you can, and then turn over the Instant Pot and let it just dry out for 72 hours. And hopefully after that, you'll be able to turn your Instant Pot on and it will work. It sounds so stupid, but again, I can't tell you how many times I've seen this, is don't put your Instant Pot on the burner. A lot of people might have a small kitchen and they don't have counter space to necessarily set their Instant Pot. So what they do is they put it back here on their stove. And the problem is a lot of times, for some reason, people will bump up against the stove. It might be a gas burner, and they'll accidentally, the controls might be down here, and they might accidentally bump one of the controls and turn them on. And then the bottom of their Instant Pot is plastic, and it just, you smell this gross smell going throughout your house, and it gets burned. So try to find another place to set your Instant Pot that is not on the stove burners. Even if you think that won't happen to you, just be on the safe side and don't do it. And the last thing that I don't want you to do is think that the slow cooker function on your Instant Pot is gonna work like your normal slow cooker. So your Instant Pot does have a button down here that says slow cook on it. And a lot of people think, okay, I'm gonna put it on the slow cooker setting on less. There's 3 adjustments that you can make. You can do less, normal, and more. So they think, okay, I usually cook this roast for 8 hours on low in my normal slow cooker, so I will cook it on this slow cooker function for 8 hours on the less setting. And what happens is that it doesn't even get close to getting done. The slow cooker settings on here are not equivalent to your slow cooker settings on your normal crock pot that you have in your pantry. So make sure to use the higher settings, the middle one or the highest setting, to be equivalent to the low setting on your normal slow cooker. The other thing is that the Instant Pot has its heating element on the bottom, right down here. With the slow cooker, the heat is an indirect heat and it comes around the sides of the slow cooker. And so when you're adding things into the Instant Pot and using the slow cooker setting, the heat is coming up from the bottom and things might just scorch and burn a little bit. Whereas with that slow cooker, you're gonna get that indirect heat and things generally don't burn at all on the slow cooker or scorch to the bottom of the pot. So a lot of people, what they do is they'll just stir a little bit every now and then if they do use the slow cooker setting on your Instant Pot. People ask, do I get rid of my slow cooker now that I have my Instant Pot? And I say no, just because the slow cooker setting on the Instant Pot isn't terrific. I love the pressure cooking feature of the Instant Pot, that's why I use it. But if I want to do a true slow cooker recipe, I just get that crock pot out of my pantry. Thanks so much for watching today. I hope these 5 tips were helpful to you. If you'd like to get a free printable Instant Pot guide for you new users out there, I have one for you. Click on the link in my notes below. If you're on a mobile device, all you have to do is click on the title of this video and it will pull open my notes and you'll be able to click and get that free Instant Pot guide. It's a PDF, you can print it off at home. I'd love it if you would subscribe to my channel. And if you want, you can join the 365 Days of Instant Pot Recipes Facebook group. It is a fun and delightful community where you can get lots of answers to questions if you're a newbie, or even if you're an old Instant Pot pro, you might have a question every now and then that you can get answered over there. Have a great day and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.